Good afternoon and welcome back to the home call. I have Jacob Bennett with me, assistant manager for the Hillians Town women's team. Jacob, 6-0 today against the Seagals. How do you sum up that particular performance?
I think it was a needed one. We talked about coming into this game during the week that they're not an easy side. They've won a lot of games this season. They've played a lot more games than us, so they've gotten their rhythm in the league a lot more. And you can't ignore the fact that they're top of the league as well. So we were fully aware of the competition this game was going to bring. Didn't have the great performance against them in pre-season, was able to rectify that in the cup game. So I think both teams have gotten a sense of each other. So it was very much a battle of whose style of play was going to win better, which players were going to stand up to the test. And I really feel like, you saw it from the scoreline today. I feel like our players really stood up to the test today.
Yeah, I mean, this shows real progression. These guys came here August, September for a pre-season friendly. We didn't particularly start very well that day, but today we were on the front foot from the very first get-go. Is that something that you guys are trying to establish going forward?
I think any coach wants their team to start quickly. I think we've all seen you start slowly, you can get into a position that is almost unsalvageable. But today was really about starting on the front foot mentally, not necessarily having to score early, but we did. And it's always nice if you do, but establishing our confidence on the ball early. I think last week we took a while to get into how we were going to build up through the first and second thirds. Today we were very smooth in that transition from backline to forwards, and we've got great forwards who today were very clinical. So when you start the way you want to play well, which is what we did, and then you're taking your chances early, you're kind of set up for your success during the game.
Yeah, that's a nice bit of insight there. Just finally, Jacob, from a management team, you and Tom and your team around you took this squad on, if you like, in June, July. A squad of about 30 players. I remember that first training session. I was there to see, and you've whittled it down. How are you guys enjoying the journey?
We're really enjoying it. I think it's not without its ups and downs, like any football journey is, in terms of, we look at Milo last week. While it was a good result, the performance wasn't necessarily what we set the standards at for the team. And you look at today, where we were at minimum a few levels above our performance expectations. So we're loving the journey. Me and Tom have got a history of working with young players from our previous clubs, so we've really enjoyed having the previous 18s, people like Leonie, Sophie, Evie, Emma, Jazz, all those people really coming into the squad. And we're very lucky that we've got senior players who know how to integrate them. So we're really pleased that not only can we have a great setup and a great club to establish our coaching and a team, but it's also the fact that we're really proud to set up a system that allows those young players to come through. We were with the under 14s this morning at their cup final. We had mascots from the under 11s last week. So that's, I think, been the biggest part and the most fulfilling part of the journey so far, is really establishing that kind of peak for those young girls to really start coming through. That's without doubt been the best part so far.
Well, that all sounds good. I mean, from everybody at the club here, our women's team are doing us proud this year, and long may that continue. Well done today, 6-0 against top of the league. We go again next week, and I'm sure we'll all be out to support again.
Thank you very much.
Thank you
Cheers.
very much.